How to do leopard print. Hey smiles, today I'm going to show you two ways of doing leopard print. The first way, which is the easiest, is with a stencil. This stencil I have here is a Tap 006. It's a 2012 edition and it's a Just Paint exclusive. This is a very practical stencil. If you decide to use it alone like I have here, it gives you perfect, easy to go leopard prints. And if you decide to add a little bit of color, it makes such a difference. The only thing is that the stencil is a bit small, so when you're stenciling, you have to try and aim in the middle so you won't stain your design. Another way I like to stencil is by adding lots of spots of different sizes in the bottom, then putting the stencil on top. This makes me feel like it gets a more realistic look. So there's three ways I stencil: alone, with color, and with spots, or my favorite, with lots of spots of different colors. But what if you don't have a stencil? Well, do not fear, because your brush is here. Another way you can do these leopard prints is with your brush. Just make lots of spots and begin doing the pattern you see here. To be honest, I learned how to do these patterns by watching Medium, my friend from my hometown in Tecalitlan, Jalisco, Mexico, when she was doing my nails. So I'm kind of hoping that by watching this video and seeing how I'm doing the pattern, you might catch it on your own as well. But if I would really have to explain how to do this pattern, which I honestly don't know how, I guess I would say that the trick is to identify the bigger spots. The bigger spots should have a little Q shape, two little C's facing each other and then a little line in the middle. And then try to make those lines kind of face in different directions. The smaller spots should only have like half a circle, a little C shape on the side, also facing different directions. And if you see this one spot that's kind of blocky and blotchy looking, well, go ahead and follow its rhythm, give it some shape. And at the end, just add some spots everywhere. And you're pretty much good to go. Rawr! You're set. Hey smiles! So I would like you to have a better idea of how these leopard prints would work. So I'm going to make a quick leopard design. I'm going to start off with some white and then a few more colors to make some shadow in my eyes, just for decoration and to look, you know, sassy and nice. Once you have some white in the inner corner of your eyes, I'm going to go ahead and grab some pink. I'm going to dab it right next to it, and then I'm going to grab a damp brush, which I'm only going to spritz once, and then I'm going to take the excess off in my hands. I'm going to blend this out, and I'm going to do this exact same process with diverse colors like purple and blue and green. Then with some black, I'm going to create my cat eyes by adding pointy tips to the corner and outside of my eye. If the child will let you, and if it's not too hot outside, go ahead and make the full line on top. If it's too hot, try to avoid this part because it tends to smudge on top of the lid. And I'm ready to do my leopard prints. Okay, so I'm gonna do both ways, with my stencil and using my brush. Go ahead and grab that yellow and start making spots everywhere. I am going to try to concentrate the spots on the side of my forehead and on my cheekbones, so go ahead and spot away. No, wait, I almost forgot. Grab your pink and a damp brush that's practically dry. When you load it and you finish, it should look like this. And then go ahead and add some blush to your cheeks, add some color and cuteness to all your cuteness. Okay, now go ahead and spot away. And when I say spot away, go ahead and spot away with as many colors as you can. Once you have enough spots on your face, go ahead and grab your black and your stencil. I'm only going to stencil here, here, and maybe in the corner of my eyes, and the rest I will be doing it with my brush. Okay, then go ahead and begin adding that leopard print pattern that I showed you earlier. Remember that the trick is to kind of identify the bigger spots and add little Q shapes and little C shapes and little lines and curvies, and I really hope you guys can watch and learn because I really don't know how to explain this better. But you got this! I'm sure you Smiles got this! I am so sorry, Smiles. I'm doing my best here and I really hope this turns out as awesome as it turned out for me. But you'll see that practice makes perfect, so just keep watching how I do the patterns. If you notice at the beginning, it seems like a bunch of splatter of spots everywhere, but once you start making those little C shapes and Q shapes, you actually start to get a leopard pattern. Then go ahead and add some spots in the inner corner of your eyes and in your design where you have open spaces, just to bring everything together. Ooh, I'm loving this print. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do my cute little leopard nose. I follow the natural shape of the tip of my nose, and then I make a little triangle with the tip facing down. Once I have done this, I fill this all up, and if I need to, I'll make my nostrils just a little bit wider. Then with some white, just like I did with the blush, I'm going to load it almost dry, just to add some highlight in my whisker area. And then I am going to add with some black 5 spots on each side. This is pretty much it. You can actually stop here. It's already very leopardy rawr. But if it's a hot day, I would recommend that you avoid this next step. As you can see, I'm already melting in this area. But if the weather is working with you, then by all means, go ahead and do it because it does give the design a more animal look. All you have to do is grab that tip of the triangle we did at the beginning, bring it down, and then highlight your top lip. Then finally in the inner corners, just go ahead and add 2 little kind of swirls coming out of your lip, and you're all set. This is the final results. Now you know how to do leopard prints using a stencil and just your brush. I hope this video was helpful. Today was a very hot day and yes, I am melting, but I got you, Smiles. If you guys like this video, please remember to like and subscribe. Also, all the materials and stuff I use in this video are listed down below. Thank you so much, Smiles, for watching. See you next time.